Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
The following is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Good contact.
That's a no-good driver. Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Insulting.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Drew exhibiting all his power and force.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Can you believe this?
I love it. Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire.
Sharp clothesline. Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
These two trading one blow after another.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Ooh, brutal form.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings. McIntyre might have him.
That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week. Looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
That's the safest bet you're ever going to make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
That's not CM Punk. It's Kevin Owens. Chemical CM Punk sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out. And a stomp to the gut, too.
McIntyre gets met with a response. Down to Owen and a double axe handle smash. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
Sent to the corner.
Cover up.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Oh, brutal forearm.
He's looking a little battered now.
Yeah, is Drew already bringing the fight there?
Kick to the gut.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, devastating boot. McIntyre's just so dominant.
Owens is under the gun.
And a stomp to the gut.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
And now he's going to the top rope. Flying.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
That's going to fire you up with anger. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway. Owens at the mercy of his opponent. Drew's looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
The Scottish Warrior on the warpath.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Incoming.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
This is not...
Uh-oh, countered right when it was needed.
Every counter being answered with another.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Owens needs to find an opening.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Placing him in the corner. Big boot.
Lands an elbow. Look at this, just unloading. And a stomp to the gut, too.
experiencing a trampling. And he goes crashing to the outside. And this one could be moving to ringside. KO is getting knocked around a bit.
Next level brutality coming from McIntyre.
Clothesline, so effective.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell?
That's Lexus King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Gonna slip.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for him.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum, and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go. If it's the real Punk this time.
It's him! CM Punk is here!
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Was that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
These superstars are displaying absolutely zero concern for their own well-being.
Yeah, nothing good can come of this. Oh, relenting with these knee strikes. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
And a stomp to the gut.
And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area.
Just disrespectful.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget very soon. Oh, what a kick!
He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place. Oh, the headbutt.
Taking this fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn. His opponent keeps piling it on him.
These are the moments professionals train for, when you are at your breaking point.
This is going to get ugly.
With an airplane crash. Fight now working its way to the stage.
Nothing but glass screen.
On his trap, cross, and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Back in the ring. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Pure chaos up on the entrance ramp now.
There's a very real risk of injury here.
Down. Sudoku driver.
It's not looking good for Owens.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
Power bomb. Drop down.
Ledges, hard surfaces, pyrotechnics. That stage area can be very unforgiving.
Yeah, these superstars are out of their minds. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Working the midsection there.
Seeing them fighting on the stage like this is not going to end well. Ooh.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Ooh, what a damaging blow. McIntyre with a great shot. Fighting up on the entrance stage. So much aggression on display here. These two showing no regard for their well-being.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
And now he's back into the ring. Such a punishing.
He's giving up, but you can tell his opposition doesn't care one bit. Drew's eyes are piercing. He's got one thing in mind. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. Oh, no.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. And when he's got that chair...
Oh, no, he got me caught here. Got a spot for him. And he breaks the hold.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now.
Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not at all, Loss. But not the bruised knuckles I was hoping for.
Everyone wants to bruise their knuckles on CM Punk.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked two better people to join our team.
Should we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
Let's focus on the battle at hand.
We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed then. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?